Viewers, this is Just Fact Network TV, a home of accurate news and current news. For those who subscribe, want to say a big thank you to every one of you. We say God bless you. And if you're yet to do so, please kindly press the subscription button below. And now the news in details. Trouble in Nigeria. Fulani group claims ownership of land from Sokoto to the Atlantic. A little-known Fulani group that calls itself the Fulani Nationality Movement (FUNAM) may have stuck ethnic nationalism in Nigeria with its claims of Fulani ownership of the country and its given notice of planned conquest of the entire territory. FUNAM, which made a similar provocative statement in 2018 following the Benue massacre by herdsmen, returned to its familiar territory in a statement that further sharpened the ethnic cleavages in Nigeria. While the statement was a reaction to recent killings in Plateau State by armed Fulani herdsmen, it claimed of the existence of the Fulani strike force that coordinated what it called a retaliatory attack against Birom people in Bakin Laden in Plateau State may ignite an armed race by Nigerian various ethnic groups. President of the group, Badu Salusi Amadu, was unapologetic about the killings, in which 14 people died. He said the killings were justifiable as the Fulani had been attacked before the counter-attack, and he laid an operating philosophy of the ethnic nationality for the avoidance of doubt. Our heritage is that any attack on a single Fulani is an attack on all. Any of such attacks must be countered with triple measure. Wow, look at these people. This is serious. These people are so wicked. Like, why would they be doing like this? And they even said that Amadu claimed that Plateau, Benue, and the rest of Nigeria is an indigenous territory of the Fulani people, but his claim is a pure distortion of history, as the Fulani migrated into Nigeria around the 18th century and set off the jihad in the 19th century. We are the first to settle in Plateau, Benue, as is thousands of years back. We shall take and possess every inch of this land. A conscious attempt to rewrite history and distort, manipulate, or destroy our past will be resisted with all the might at our disposal. We have said it over and over again that Nigeria is the only inheritance we have in Africa and anywhere in the world. This land belongs to us, from Sokoto to the bank of the Atlantic Ocean. This was the destiny bestowed on Uthman Dan Fodio, which would have been fulfilled since 1816, if not for the obstruction of these great assignments by the British. It is no longer time to play the ostrich. Our men are waiting. We are eager to fight. We are boiling with the zeal to actualize our dream. Enough of double-dealing and ambivalence by Fulani political leaders who unfortunately think the Fulani can only take back what belongs to us through appeasement and elections destined to reflect cultural values anti-ethical to the preaching of Uthman Dan Fodio. And this is the threat from Fulani. They said that there is a clear agenda to divide Nigeria and exterminate the Fulani people. We are long aware of this plot. We call on Fulani all over Africa to prepare for their inevitable war and set our people on an offensive path rather than being weakling that choose a defensive strategy in welfare. We have said it over and over again that Nigeria is the only inheritance we have in Africa and anywhere in the world. This land belongs to us, from Sokoto to the bank of Atlantic Ocean. This was the destiny bestowed to Uthman Dan Fodio, which would have been fulfilled since 1816, if not for the obstruction of this great assignment of the British. It is no longer time to play the ostrich. Our men are waiting. We are eager to fight. We are boiling with the zeal of actualize our dream. Enough of double-dealing and ambivalence by Fulani political leaders who unfortunately think the Fulani can only take back that belongs to us through appeasement and election destined to reflect cultural values anti-ethical to the preaching of Uthman Danfodio. We warn that nothing will be able to save those raising their voice against us, and Allah, nothing will be left behind from the east, west, and middle belt except those who accept the creation of Allah and the leadership place of Fulani in fulfilling this destiny. Since this irresponsible Western notion of democracy was imposed, the Fulani have been short-changed and maligned. The middle belt, the west, and the east should be prepared. We are already here. Let it be Rome, and the ethnic minority invaders in the entire middle belt leave our territory. All be prepared to accept our ways of life. It is time for them to savour their wound. It is just the beginning. Many more will come and nothing can stop us. Inshallah, we shall take the battle across the sea, on the land, in the air, on the mountain, in every territory currently occupied by the Kafirs. This is our position. This is our destiny. For those who think they can stop or continue to conspire against us, we wish them good luck. These people, they are desperate, my people. That's what I can say. They are really calling for wars. They are calling for big wars. That's the thing. Because what exactly is a threat to nation security? If it was Sowore and Nnamdi Kanu now, they will all start flexing muscles. Soldiers will be parading them. Police, DSS, and even NDDC will be vying to outdo themselves in their high service game. You know, and now where is Femi? Where is Garuba or even Malama? Talk less of the loud-mouthed Keyama. Where is the National Assembly? They are all deaf and dumb all of a Sunday. You know, I really feel for this President Muhammadu Buhari, because I feel that he is surrounded by pretenders and non-performing people. You know, and now we finally know that some Nigerians are more equal than other Nigerians. The Fulanis are now above the laws of Nigeria, and hate speech is allowed for them. These Fulani people, they are desperate. They are really desperate. They are desperate to harm anybody. They are desperate to kill and kill again. And where are the people that we have in Nigeria to stop all these people? All these their criminal hearts, where are they? And now they decided to keep quiet. This is just so uncalled for. And people will be scared of them. You know, and there was something that I heard, like these people, they start beheading. Come on, man, they start beheading people, innocent souls. They start beheading them. And it is now that the Nigerian leaders are supposed to stop them. It is now. They are not supposed to keep quiet now. You know, and they said that it is a fact that Southwest is ready, likewise, other regions, for an eventuality. Nobody is a monopoly of violence. I am ready to fight for my heritage and inheritance. I am ready to fight for my wife, children, tribes, and family. And he said, you can't just kill us like chicken the way you are doing in the north. When you come with war, our reaction will be so catastrophic and filled with disaster. You better stop this war game before it is too late. Because the way they kill people in the north, they kill as if they are killing ants, as if they are killing chicken. And these people do not have a conscience at all. They don't have a conscience. And what is our government doing about it? What are they doing? Because a lot is going in that north side, and we don't want them to bring it to the south. Neither will they bring it to the east. And he said, and I quoted, he said that since this irresponsible Western notion of democracy was imposed, the Fulani have been shortchanged and maligned. This is a Boko Haram ideology. The picture is very clear for people with eyes and common sense to know that there is no difference between the herdsmen and Boko Haram. There is no difference between them. One thing that everyone should know is that God is greater than any of them. God is greater than all these herdsmen and their powers and the power behind them. And very soon we are praying that they will be put to shame. That is our prayer. They will be put to shame. So guys, what do you think about these people? These people has come again. What is your own take? Kindly drop your comments in the comment section below. For those who subscribe, I want to say a big thank you. We'll say God bless you for subscribing.